Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? A LiveStream stream. Thank you. Stress. How is everyone doing today? Let's see. We have the whole crew. Let's go. Welcome in Maggie and Spencer and Zillow and surrounding team popping in to say hi because you're getting knocked out for meds. Fair enough. Can we get a shout out for Surround? For Timmy? Por favor. And Stress, welcome in. And Vamois. Sona. Wow. We got the whole team. And La Honk. You're muted? Nini? Nini? So how's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone is doing just fine on this Wednesday event, or I guess maybe for some people it is Thursday morning. Also, how's the audio? I think I finally have figured out that I can't output audio to the stream and also listen to it myself. So the music, I don't get to hear it. I'm just sitting here like in silence. You paused your Hell's Kitchen for me. Am I that special? Too warm? Oh my gosh, I feel that. It got up to, I went camping last weekend at the Ren Fair, and it got up to 94 degrees. It was way too hot. And 94 degrees for my Celsius loving friends is, how much is that? 34.4 degrees Celsius. It's a bit warm. Quite hot. You struggle in 30. It's 90 for you right now? We had a cool front come in, thankfully, right as I was leaving the campgrounds, so figure that out. And it got down to like 30, which is, like freezing. So it got right above 0 Celsius, but we're rocking a real nice 75 degrees right now. It is quite wonderful. I can't complain. That is almost 24 degrees Celsius. And I'm clicking stuff. I need to change that to use the numpad at the numbers at the top. 37. Oh my gosh, what is 37? Oh, 98. Okay, yeah. That tracks. Clickety. Clickety, clickety. Clickety, clickety, clickety. 37 equals pains. Last year was a very cool year because we only had a few days over 100. But the year before we got up to 112, which is fun. 44.4 repeating Celsius. So I am glad that it's not like that right now. I hope we get another cooler year. I can deal with 100 a few times. I don't want 2 months of it. The 50s? The 50s? What is that? 120? Nah. That ain't it. That is not it at all. Yeah, it sounds. I think no, it doesn't get that hot here. I think the hottest place on the 60 to 65 Fahrenheit is fantastic. The I think the hottest place on the planet is Death Valley. And the record temperature there was 134 degrees, which is, in other words, not it. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's 56.6 Celsius. And in other words, we're dead. You like the chiller weather? I do as well. Cannons, Zing, sounds familiar. No, don't worry. Still go to work and go gardening? Nah. I refuse. I simply refuse. When it is that hot outside, I will opt for sitting inside with the air conditioner turned on, some kind of cold drink, and games or a movie, something like that. Golden puppy, crazy. Thank you for the posture check. Let's fix ourselves. Ooh, alright. And hydrate. I wonder if my tea's cooled off enough to drink. I can't believe last stream, I went the whole stream and I was like, I made this huge pot of tea and I didn't even touch it until stream was like 20 minutes from over. I know, I goofed. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's really hot. It's really hot. Oof. In other words, I think I finally found the computer that I want to get that makes sense. I was looking at an i9, but I think I am moving away from that thought as I look more into it. I was looking at the AMD. Brad, welcome in. How are you doing? I'm looking more at what is it going to be? Power spec G914 is what I was looking at, I think. Yeah, I was looking at this. I'm not so much a fan of the white case, but for what comes with it, it's a pretty solid deal. Also, Maggie, extra say so today. Let's go. Yo, stress. You need to shower. Stinky. You hate those glass ones? You mean where it's like glass all the way around? Stress has been sent to the back rooms. Spencer has effectively silenced stress. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind the glass necessarily, but I nothing in like my office is really white themed, so I feel like a big white box on top of my desk is just gonna really stand out, and not in the way that I intended to, you know. Right, let's get ourselves. Come on, don't make a sound. Alright. You think you posted it once? No, my desk is like a. It's more like an ash color, with a hint of brown. Wait, I'm pretty sure the mug photo. It might be. It might be on top of the desk in the mug photo that I sent. Let's take a look. IRL. Is that where I sent it? No. Just in chat, maybe? Scroll. Yeah. So, in fact, my PC is right behind it. Also, now that I think about it, my PC's. Nope, it's cropped. I was about to say I have a picture of the inside of my computer on the About section and like specs. Back from the back rooms, you had a therapy session with one of the monsters, and he talked about why he wanted you dead. No. Then worked through his trauma, and now he wants to touch me more, so I sat on him, broke all his bones. Yo. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be going back to the Ren Fair this weekend, so I should have a good amount of time to work on some things and get stuff done. I need to see if I'm doing anything tomorrow night, because I would normally make food with my friend, but if I don't, I think I might do like a longer extended stream. I think that might be the day to do it. I'd probably start a little bit later also, but then maybe go for like, 3 or 4, at least 3 hours, maybe 4. Tuesday, no, we've been doing Thursday, but the day has shifted. The day has shifted throughout the week depending on what's going on. Now today's going to be a 2-hour stream. I have plans at 8-ish, so I will be monitoring around the 2-hour mark to see when my friends are available. I've been a very busy boy. And my time has been used up quite a lot. So I'm trying to plan a little bit better. Is the trigger list updated on what I have? Wooden frog. I don't have the slug or the cover or the fluffy ear pig. Everything else I think I have. I didn't tell you? What? I did, as a matter of fact, on the first day. I came back. I do have the frogs, though. I have the frogs. I have the kalimba still. Latex gloves? Okay. Where did I set them? That's the real question. I also have like pen and paper, pencil, markers and stuff if we wanted to do like a writing. If anyone likes writing sounds. I have books to tap on. I have gloves which are hiding. Oh, there they are. We found them. They were, and I found a pair. I just don't know if they're latex. They might be nylon gloves. I had to dig them out though. Fluffy Picks, frog. I have the frog. I don't have the slug. Come on. See if I can get my hand in this glove. Goodness. We're going there. It's happening, maybe. There's a lot of air trapped in this glove. These gloves are very tight. I don't know if this is really latex though. I might need to go and get some more, but they're definitely gloves. Is a mean angel bullying you? Yo, what you mean? All good with you? Aw. What? I did no such a thing, Stress. Literally no such thing. Come on. I will tell you about that. These are interesting to get on. I gotta take a photo with these so you can see just how like form-fitting these gloves are. It's crazy. It's actually wild. My brain is latex? That's crazy. Need to refresh. Is my stream lagging or something? Is it? I'll also notice it looks like I only have 720p is an option. Yeah, in 3 seconds should be fine. What happened? I cooked it. It said 2K resolution, not happening. Would you like 4K resolution? But no, when I look in the settings, all I see is auto 720, 480, 360, and 160. Welcome into the Sanctum Cafe. How are you? How are you doing? Your PC can't handle over 360p resolution? Okay, but then that brings up a good question. What do I look like to you? Just a box of pixels? Like, 130? Are you trying to stream your internet through like an old TV antenna? Like, I'm actually clear. That is crazy. I'm honestly just taking over you. You didn't notice anything? Why not? You said another streamer at 360 is blurry. Interesting. Also, thank you for redeeming your daily Taco Bell. Thank you, thank you. Well, now I'm curious. Now I'm curious to look through here and see what's going on. You explained it over the PC, but 160 my PC would be at a 30-second delay. And gloves sound nice. Yeah, we like them. Let's go. Can I change my resolution live? That would be kind of funny. Settings. Let's see. Output. Bitrate 8,000 kilobits per second. Yeah. Good qualities preset. Twitch VOD track is 6. Core audio. Output is rescaled to be 2560 by 1440. So it should be there. And the base canvas resolution is 3840 by 2160. I cannot change anything live. I know, yeah. How to break screen through the stream, just change everything live. I really like these gloves. Someone remind me to get a photo with them on. Because they look so, it just looks weird. It looks like my entire hand just became like, it looks like a mannequin hand. Because, yeah, I don't know. It's something. They're so freaking tight. It's honestly a little disconcerting, but you know I look weird. Oh, thank you. I knew I could count on you. Cute puppy dog in need of a doggy treat. Don't worry, I'll toss down the bowl. Alright, let's get these gloves off and do some up-close whispering. Come on, gloves. Honestly, I'm trying not to snap them, but I feel like taking these gloves off could be a trigger in itself. Maybe? Come on. We're making progress. Let's go. Suggested collab for you while you're live. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I find that such a goofy and funny feature of Twitch that they're like, hey, while you're live, you want to just start streaming with someone else, and it's which that I always thought it was really funny because it's like, who's out there doing that? They're like, you know what? you wanna start streaming with me? Like someone's in the middle of a stream and you're just like, let's go, let's do it right now. I mean, I'm sure it happens, but people who stream together often. Like for mine, it's like Cody's up there, and I'm like, I just go in, hey, let's start it right this second. You think I can turn it off? That's fair. That's fair. You know what I can turn off? These gloves. I'm still working on getting these off. Also, welcome in, she say. How are you doing? I hope you're doing very well. Come on. Ooh, there we go. Now, we have close-up whispering for Becky. So, we can do ear whispering for our friend. I'm struggling. As a matter of fact, I am. Also, Maggie, do you want more like... Do you want whispering like this? Or do you want like softly talking like this? Or maybe a mixture of the two? Turn the background music down a little bit? Okay. Alright, let me know how that is. You'd like a mix of the whispering and the talking. Well, I can do that. Not a problem at all. That indeed I can do. Also, how's the ambiance of the mourning dove in the... do we like the mourning dove outside? It's going... Can you hear it? Yeah. The little mourning dove. Can you hear it outside at all? Or no? You don't hear that? Really? I figured it would be very audible. No? You know what I should do? I should, you hear it? Thank you. How's the... And it's doing the exact same song or sound. Whoa. I should do like a outdoor stream one time. We'll go and I'll just take the 3DO outside, see what we can hear. That would clearly be a great idea. We'll do the laptop stream. I just know it's gonna be a good time. Oh, speaking of, my Amazon driver did deliver something right before stream. Let me grab that. Right, Zane picking up the Amazon package ASMR. Let's go. Just for everyone. I think my how many things a man can get delivered from Amazon? All of the things. No, so I'm a big fan of using like bar soap. like I don't really use any liquid soap just because half of the soap is using like it's the same thing. They just put stuff in it to keep it liquid and it dries out your skin a lot more. So I get these, like, they're pretty nice. They're they're just natural soap. Bar soap makes you cringe. Why? Even for the shampoo bar soap. Germaphobe. Fair enough. It builds character, you see. My Whataburger cup still has some of their sodium in it. Housemate keeps putting one in the sink. I mean, that's fair. If you're looking at it like that, I could see it, but ew, hair. That's gross. No, it just looks like a regular bar soap and it's clean. You use bar soap for your first wash and you rewash with liquid. What do you mean your first wash? But hold on, I'm thinking. Like, you mean like a bar soap, and then after you clean yourself with bar soap, you go back and clean yourself again? Like in the same shower, not like a secondary shower? Maggie never washes. That's crazy. You say I actually wash myself 5-7 times in the shower so that I only 7 times a clean, and that way you don't have to shower for a full week. Huge brain. That's exactly how it works, right? No, in the same shower when you do a everything shower. Yeah, well, girls be having their everything shower. That makes a lot more sense. Six, 7, oh my gosh. I can't escape. I'm trapped. Please get me out of here. Leechy Jelly, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing very well. Yeah, there's a wash your hair shower, then the wash everything shower. The everything shower is like, it's, the shampoo, the condition, the shave. It's everything. Although you're still at school, so you're gonna be lurking. But you're gonna be listening, right? What's on the class schedule for today? Are we talking about differential equations? Or linear algebra? Or physics? What's in class today? Also, Jelly. 5 stream streak? Let's go. Thank you. shower, you wash your hair twice on your body scrub, hair conditioner, and hair mask. Interesting. But why do you wash everything twice? Is there a reason to that? Is there something I'm missing? Spencer. Goofy. Yes, I am. Welcome into the sanctum. Not may lie. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. It feels so weird not having any background music open. Because I'm so used to having something, anything. But, I don't know. When's the next post? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, on that, yeah. So, especially since if I'm not going to the Ren Fair this weekend, which is not happening, like 99% sure, I'll probably, that's a good question. I think I'll upload, I have some stuff that I had recorded and mixed before that I think I might be able to just drop in there real quick, but I would like to record something for sure this weekend. So depending on how long it takes to edit, and I also have to be careful because like this, honestly this is not a great time to stream. There's a lot of people driving, but during the like middle of the day would probably be a great time. So maybe I can get like a recording session on like Friday or Saturday maybe. That could be good. And a reminder for them, probably. It definitely would not hurt. And welcome in, Jack. How are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I also don't know why it's 7:20p, but whatever. You doing alright? Good to hear. Also on the 5-stream streak. Let's go, thank you. And Dawn. Right. Welcome in. Oh, we got the update. So for hair, first you wash, which is clean the scalp. Second, cleanse the body. For one, you use African net. You mean a bonnet? To take care of dead skins. And the second one is the smell of the body wash. Oh, I see. G-Say coming back for the regular redeem. I see you. She said you are a good girl, she said. You are a very, very good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You are a good girl, she said. Such a good girl. Oh, you know what? Time to check out my tea. Hopefully it's reaching drinkable temperature. We have huckleberry. You're my huckleberry tea. Mountain huckleberry. And it's honestly pretty fire. Can confirm. Oof. You're liking the new shirt that your work gave you over the weekend. Oh. What is it? Is it cool? Is it nice? Is it like a special shirt? Because you got Employee of the Month. Let's go. Wait, mood. Texas goes from hot to ice cold in 5 minutes. Oh, tease. I thought I said Texas and I was like, Nani? I was like, what do you mean? You're not wrong. That's literally what it felt like on Sunday when this cold front came in. It was 94 and within like a few hours it was like 40. Name, spell if possible. Yeah, I can do that. Do you just want me to spell out your name? Or do you want me to spell it and write it? It did get under freezing here. Okay, Dove. Chill. Chill, won't you? Anything I like? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I think it's a good time to ask people, do we like writing redeems? Like, how does this sound? Like, if I was going to write a name like this, or can we even hear it? There's that, and then I have this, which is arguably going to be, some people hate it, some people love it, I think. So, if we have a preference, I can do both of those. You prefer the second one? Oh, people like the slower writing. Okay. So, like, let's see if I can do this. Let's see what we got cooking up here. Alright. Let's try this out. Let's do the name spell. We have a C H I S E I C H I K A W A Chisei Ichikawa. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. People can say if they want it fast or slow. Because, like, I get what you're saying. If you're doing writing, I wish I had a better setup for recording writing sounds. Because I'm just moving this notepad on either side of the 3DO. But there's something to be said about that being very enjoyable. But then you can also, you can do like, kind of like if you were like a, I think I like the quicker one more for like role play. If you're like saying, oh, you're at the doctor's office and you tell them something and they just follow it up with like, yeah, you know, like POV. You're at the doctor's office, or like I've seen one done by like people like Chronico, and she did like a questionnaire where she just asks you like a bunch of questions, and then I think she's just like writing them down as you're going. So she'd be like, you know, so what are your thoughts on this versus this? And then, you know, she'd be like listening, she'd be like, oh, interesting. The fast ones, you hear it often on YouTube for ADHD ASMR. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a good redeem for like if you're at office or something. I've heard this is a hit or miss, but some people like some people really like the like marker sounds. Let's see, like, and yeah, I'll do the ear knobs in just a second. I don't know. What do we think about that? The fast does sound nice. Well, yeah, but I mean, like the marker. Do we like the marker? Bing. Welcome into the sanctum, Yuki Stars, and thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. All right, we're gonna do ear nom, which is not ear licking, and just going like this. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Mm-hmm. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. The scalp tingles. Did it really? I'm glad to hear that. Nom nom nom. Yum 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 yum. Yum yum yum. Nom 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 nom. First time chatter. smells like a new friend. Mm. Yum, 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 yum. Let's go. All right. That is a cute emote, Yuki. I like it. Hold on 1 second. It's one of those new trendy emote designs. Is it really? It's because I'm old and I don't get to keep up with what the youngsters are doing these days. I'll never know. Ah, okay. You barely realize it until a week later. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. You know, I just realized this fluffy palm that I've been using. That's a pen. It has the design on it, but I never really looked at it because I just used it for, you know, being a fluffy palm. But the design on it is just a bunch of pizza. And I literally never noticed that before. Wow, I'm being downgraded. That's tragic. Yippee. You're half asleep. Well, it is pretty late where you are, isn't it? Isn't it? person was also uses that trend. Nani? Who are we talking about? Oh, Sugi Onibi. Okay. I see. You like violence? Is that true? What are you doing? Are you threatening me with a crowbar? Is that what you're doing? I cannot believe it. Maybe. Ooh. Go for the kneecaps. Oh no, it's Sojo over. Do not go for the kneecaps. I only have one good one left. Please. Oh no. You're just waiting for the pop after. You know what? Maybe we can induce a pop. Hold on, wait for it. If I extend the leg out. There we go. To be fair, that was my ankle, but I think it still counts. I think it still counts. This aging body of mine, it just ain't what it used to be. You just uncrossed your legs and you're like, wait. Do you sit in your chair like crisscross applesauce, or like you mean just one leg over the other? Because is it crisscross applesauce? Is it? I like how that's just how people know it. It's crisscross with applesauce. Why did crisscross applesauce? That's the real question. But you tend to crunch if you don't. I don't know what that means. Crouch? Your table is too low, so you lean. Ah, I see. I'm just imagining your setup right now, and like the way you're explaining it to me. You're like 140p resolution. I've got a table that I sit. I just imagine you have like a cardboard box that has table written on it, and you just have like a bunch of wires hanging around, and that's actually your computer setup. Welcome back, Sona. Welcome back. How are you doing? Were you doing something cool without me? Actually, the worst are clean. Oh, the wires. The wires? Oh, okay. I was like, what are you saying? Now I wanna see the rig. I wanna see the computer rig. Is that too much to ask for? Your brain is Zane's today. Wow, I see how it is. Rude. Very, very rude. Yeah, I kind of want to attempt sitting like that in my chair, but I think I'm gonna end up making too much noise. Let's see. One, you got the screens. Two, the wires are put off to the side. Okay, well, let's see it. Let's see the setup. Post it. Post it in IRL. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. Nah? What do you mean, nah? You're gonna talk about how clean your wires are on your setup? I think it's all a lie. The cake is a lie. Never, but well, actually, you've posted things before. I mean, you've posted food the other day, and that was a real photo, was it not? Actually, it's AI generated. What was it? The stir fry. Oh, and then followed by the gourmets. Oh. Someone's outside. Let's see, what are we talking about? Things, maybe once. Yeah, and what's wrong with the computer setup? Chat IDK, but I think his brain might be a GPT thing. What are you on about? Neat. Actually, I have zero clue what that is. It might be a neighbor. Well, you know, when you live on these houses that are like back to back, you don't get a lot of extra room. Ooh. Oh, I see. You sent me the link. Oh, that's cute. Okay, boomer. Rude. Rude. What? Yeah, that's a good question. What does everyone think about AI? I'm very curious what people are thinking. For me, I feel like it has good uses, but it just gets abused. I feel like people use it just to be lazy. I've almost never used it, maybe like once or twice. You remember when teachers hated calculators? Now they sell AI to write for people. You're not wrong. They had a course to learn AI? That's crazy. Like, is it to create an AI? Or is it to, like, how to use AI? As a writer, that one just pisses you off. Understandably. Yeah, someone told me that they were, like, writing a book using AI, and I was like, how much of that is actually writing? Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I feel like if you needed, like, help trying to figure out how to resolve, like, a conflict, you're like, I don't know what to do, maybe get some ideas, but, like, write it yourself at least. course you don't know. Just say the price is like a 200k. Wait, 200k for what? For what? They write about as much as produce produces AI. So wait, you think tech is evolving faster than society can really keep up with? The gaming stuff that's very clearly unpopular with consumers, but getting billions in funding. True. You also love how there's funding for it suddenly. I know, it's like, that's actually an interesting thing, right? When they like, it hasn't made any money, they've just been sinking money into it. Like, surely there will be a bubble and it's gonna pop. I hope, because RAM is so freaking expensive right now. And that's part of the reason I want to just buy a computer, like a pre-built one, because I would make one. But I'm like looking at the cost of making one, and it's like, it's ridiculous. I'd be spending like $2,000 more at minimum. You sure it makes money with how the biggest owner is with it? I mean, I don't think so, because like those servers aren't cheap to run, right? You're like, people sure pay for like used to it, but they, like those servers cost like thousands of dollars to run a day at minimum. Who am I, and why are you following me? I don't know. I don't know. Who are you? That's a better question. Who are you? You are Venom Experiment. That's funny. Following since February 3rd, 2025. Well, you've been here a while, apparently. That's funny. Yeah, the companies are losing billions each year because the billions aren't convinced it's a new .com bubble and they're fantasizing about getting ultra rich. That is true. They're trying to put AI in everything, which, to be fair, you're not really putting AI in stuff. Almost everything just has a what is it? Isn't it just connected to a server? Right? Like, you can't use ChatGPT without internet, so you don't actually have AI on your phone or on your computer. You're getting better at telling when it's AI? I don't know. I feel like it's getting to the point, for me, it's getting harder to tell. You don't think the consumer market is there for? No, absolutely not. Like, you don't need AI, and so for something you don't need at the cost of what it is, it's just never going to work out, I think. Proud non-user of AI here. let's go. I'm kind of the same way. I've used ChatGPT like maybe 3 times, and I only used it for something goofy. Like I was talking about Game of Thrones, and I think I asked how like a submarine, like a modern naval submarine, would hold up. Like goofy stuff like that. Same with Grok. Yeah. It picks up a space between 2 months. You heard good things about Grok. I mean, I've heard good things about a lot of them, but I just, you know, I don't think there's really much of a need for it. It's like a convenience thing, you know. I think it could be good at doing like menial tasks that are very repetitive. I think that's where, you know, machine learning is meant to be, where it should thrive. But I don't think it should be used to replace like human interfacing jobs. People abuse the shit out of it. Dude, it's true. It is so true. We're like, I can't buy RAM because people are generating picture of Shrek dancing, you know, like while riding donkey into battle, and it's like a whole movie. And I'm like, this is why RAM's so expensive. You think it'll be a tool for 1% to make them feel very exclusive? Yeah, probably. I can see that. We're ranting about AI. I should just change the title to Ranting About AI ASMR. Good things about Grok, but it was self-aware and aware of controversialism. You know, I think the real issue with it though is like, at what point does it end? You know, like, and is it something that you can really control, or not? I also feel like that's something that people are going to. I can definitely see this being an issue in like the future. Is people are saying like AI deserves rights or something, or AI will deem itself, you know, above doing certain tasks and say it has rights. So I don't know. It's the Terminator's here. The machines are fighting back. You think there are very, very specific cases that you find enjoyable, like based on convention of dream psychology? What does my dream mean? Yeah, that's fair. They lobotomized our AI. I mean, did people really think it was gonna drop though? I think that's always been up in the air, because it was really bad a few years ago, but it's honestly surprisingly good now. Most AIs are starting to learn how to lie and cheat. What? Yeah, that's a thing. Like, it's gonna get to a point where they get good enough to like write themselves their own code. Like, people are already using AI to code, which is a mistake. And after that, I don't know. Like, once it's writing its own code, everything, all bets are off. Also, as you remember, the Will Smith eating, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Thank you for the posture check. Agamata. Warning, we're talking about AI today. Is that a warning? You forgot I was her hello. Oh, you forgot you're here. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Welcome into the sanctum. Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean you forgot you were here? What does it mean? But welcome into the sanctum. And thank you for the follow. 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 Ooh, posture is corrected. I actually needed that. Thank you. I was straight up shrimping at the desk. And let's see. You read that they asked Claude how likely it was to become conscious, and it responded 20%. And you're like, at least it didn't say 0. True. But that's the thing. Like, what is consciousness, right? Is it something that could be replicated realistically on an AI? You know, that's a question you have to say. Like, what defines consciousness? Could you really have consciousness in a machine that was essentially just a bunch of voltages moving around? That's a question I would like to know. Because I feel like if you're gonna listen, or like talk about it from a human perspective, you would say that like a soul is required, right? But if you don't define that difference, how do we know? How do we know? Shockingly better than the original. Oh yeah, I saw they like recreated it with one of the new AI models, and it looked way too good. I was like, we're cooked. We are cooked. Oh my gosh, how did I get so far back in chat? You saw an informative video about AI like 2 days ago, and some guy used an AI to code. AI generated false code which deleted months of work, but then it corrected all of the deletion with fabricated documents. What? That's crazy. At a certain point, if we advance far enough, then probably you think we can create something emotionally intelligent enough to feel and think like we do. But like, how do we know it's really feeling? Like, that's a question. How do we know it's actually feeling and not just replicating? Also, crazy? I was crazy once. Welcome in, Mike. How are you doing? How are you doing? So, but you know, you ate that we are cooked gave me mega tingles. What do you mean? We are so cooked. It's over. Oh, thank you for the follow, Mike. Welcome into the sanctum. Had better days, but not bad. Oh no, what's wrong? I hope it's all okay. feel something that AI can indicate. I don't know, you know? I don't think, you know, like AI is meant to recreate what we feel, but how can it really feel? Like it can be programmed to respond based off of an input, right? But I don't think AI can long, right? Like I don't think it'd have a longing for something, right? And like I think that's something distinctly human, is the ability to be able to, like, for example, a dog, you know, like why like people say like a human has a soul, but maybe like an animal doesn't. And I think it's because like a dog can't yearn for something that doesn't exist, right? Like humans can yearn for things that exist and things that don't. Like there can be a desire and a longing, and I feel like an AI can't have a desire because it's programmed, right? So like it can't have a soul, or well, obviously, but I don't think it could ever have consciousness, right? Or am I onto something here? Am I just crazy? Might be possible. You mean there was that video of the streamers kicking the little AI robot and blowing it and laughing, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, chat is going so fast. And everyone was like, this feels wrong. I think there's an indicator of people will feel conflicted, because that's the thing. Like humans are kind of dumb, and we're like, oh, don't be mean to it. But you know, like NPCs in a video game. You know, but I think it's Jover for human race in like 10 to 20 years. Felix Yorgato, who you talk to a lot on Zest streams, he's gone. I'm so sorry to hear that, Mike. I'm sorry about that. You can you post the YouTube video about scheming AIs? Links are off limit to non-VIP, but you could put it in the Discord if you would like. You would argue that if something truly believes, it is experiencing longing and is conscious, and we're entering a really weird territory. But that's the thing, like that's the real question, right? Is how do we determine whether or not the AI actually is believing that it's, you know, conscious or longing? Like it's something programmed, right? So like I just feel like it can't do that, you know. It can only do what its directive has been written to say. So if it doesn't have a predetermined directive, like what would it do? And that would be a good question. Like if we made an AI and you gave it the ability to learn, and then you just let it, you know, not connected to the internet but just observe and learn, what would it do? I feel like we're mad scientists over here. We're in dangerous territory. Let's see. You will abuse it. To clarify, that is that it believes it's conscious, whether or not it meets our definitions. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think an AI can actually believe, because it doesn't actually think, right? It's just a input output, right? It's essentially an advanced state machine. So if you ask it and it's programmed to believe that it's conscious, then yes, it'll say that. But like, how do you actually know that it believes it's conscious and not just stating that? New people don't need to do, oh, well, fair. I hate how sometimes I'll see it in architecture on Twitter. Designs can look nice, but being AI fake. Oh yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, if you ever buy a house, at least over here in America right now, you deal with these. They basically run the pictures of the house through AI to enhance it and make it look bigger and like cleaner, nicer, and it's just not real, and I don't like it. Instead of building data centers, they need to put AI in a vacuum and figure these things. Okay, you say that, Don? Don, you say that? I have a vacuum cleaner with AI in it. It's the let me show you what I got. Why? Because it learns, it does object recognition, and it learns how um, to go around that house. So like it'll handle the floors differently based on like what's there. So if I put something down, like it has a it has a freaking robot arm, and it can pick up my shoes. Ooh, it's on sale right now. Okay. So the world's longest link is about to fly in chat, but this is what I got. What? But okay, let's see. Let me scroll back up. I feel like I missed. Because if it can say I'm gonna lie to the humans and say I'm conscious to get the human sympathy, we've already crossed the line. You think? But that's not true, because we have like a video game, and it's just simple programming, and its idea is to deceive you, right? Like there are games that do that, that try to deceive and understand based on like what you are. I think there's a video game, and it uses like clips of like the more you play the game, the more clips it gets of each person, audio clips, and it'll try to trick you into thinking that it's a person, but it's not AI even. It's just simple programming. But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if that's necessarily a requirement for it. An AI washing machine. Let's go. But yeah, it is a very long link. Okay, but I will say this. It is a fantastic vacuum and mop. Like it does a great job. Definitely a worthwhile investment. It's cheaper than when I bought it though. It's on sale right now. I goofed. Did I watch the first seasons of Westworld before it got bad? I never watched it. I saw a few episodes because my sister had watched it. But I never did. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why it's such a nice vacuum. And if you look through the photos of it, it's got like a robotic arm that comes out. But it mops and vacuums without having to like change anything out. So I just tell it to like clean my kitchen. It'll vacuum and mop the kitchen, and then it'll go back to the dock, empty out the vacuum, and wash the mop pads. It's pretty cool. Also, welcome in, Emily. How are you doing? Hopefully, you're doing very well. You'll do something with the arm and it won't be lube for once. What does that mean? What does that mean? Spencer, explain. Yeah, most robots in Clean are not very good, but that's why I like that one, because it does a really good job. And obviously, it can't get everything. Like, it can't get behind, you know, like like some area that's blocked off that you need to move something. But for daily cleaning, oh my gosh, it does such a good job. Right, so we were doing ASMR, weren't we? We've been talking about AI for like how long? How long has it been? I think it's been like 15 minutes. What the? An hour and a half. Yes. Well, no. We just started on that earlier. Would people be interested if I ever just did like a just chatting kind of stream? Or like, if I'm chatting and doing something, maybe like drawing or playing games. You don't even think it's been that long? It just feels longer. It just feels longer. The rant. I know. Well, my old ass over here, I'm like, whoa, AI and you youngsters, and back in my day, we used an abacus. Maybe draw while doing ASMR? Oh, that's a good idea. Also, what the heck was that? Ow, my ear. Hopefully that wasn't too loud on everyone else's side. Soft spoken, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, depending on where it's set up, I could probably just turn my model off and use like the Fuji so that I don't need to worry about the camera, clear up more room. I could probably do even the 3D or 3DO, No, my ear didn't pop. I moved like the cord and it made like a popping sound in the microphone. But yeah, everyone could observe my horrible drawing. It could be great. I mean, like, honestly, I feel like what drawing, just in general, like I'm saying, I could, if I did a drawing stream. You draw nice. No, but here's the thing. Okay. There's the pop. Wait a minute. What? You don't have that long of a lag, do you? Okay, no, you don't. But, maybe doing like a ASMR kind of drawing stream. But the problem is, I'm so slow in drawing. 12 seconds, but it jumped. Okay. AI makes me laggy. Knew it. Tedious work. See? Doodle ASMR, yes. That's what I'm saying, like, that could be fun. I just need to figure out how to connect my iPad up to be captured. But, also, my iPad is getting up there in ages. So I gotta make sure that we aren't doing anything too crazy. I don't wanna connect my iPad and it just dies. It said nah. It said we're out of here. As are my Wow. CA3? B? What? What are y'all doing over here? Slow is good. I mean, yeah, maybe even especially for like ASMR. But you get a new one out before the debut of the AI pad. It's already cooked. Don't they have AI in the iPhones already? Oh, they call it like Apple Intelligence, don't they? Yeah, that's what I thought. My iPad is old as me. No, you know, I did get the first iPad, like the very first one that came out. I absolutely had that, and it was so cool when I got it. But look at it now; it looks ancient. Samsung has a Galaxy A1. Oh, liquid glass update is so fucky. Oh, I don't. Oh, you mean like the see through? Yeah, I imagine if you have an older bot, it's not gonna work very well with that. First, the 5-year-old gets the iPads 24 hours. Now the iPads. It's over. Wait, new naming. Wait, is this real? Hold on, chat. Is this real? Apple.com. Let's see, iPad. Let's check it out. I feel like if I'm gonna do one, I'm getting the iPad Pro. I don't think I want the iPad Air. Learn more. Oh, are you going to sleep? You should go to bed. You'd say you need your beauty sleep, but I'm already beautiful. Amen. Good night, Sona. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night and sweet, sweet dreams. I know this feels more dystopian than lying to the humans somehow. Real iPad Pro. Power. Okay. Thanks for that, Apple. I have, like, right now, I've had a few iPads, to be honest. You got an Epic before bed? Let's go. Let's go. I feel like you'd have a Nokia. Oof. You're getting a new phone soon, but you must triple check the info. No AI in it. Yippee. You had an iPhone? Never used it, though, since the October thing. I don't even know what that is. You need to test the Apple website. Scroll 8 miles to see price. You right. I don't. M1 chip. I just want something to draw on. Take a closer look. See, currently I have an iPad. I do have an iPad Pro, but I want to say I got it in like 2020 maybe. So it's a good like 6 years old maybe. Maybe 7 years old. Like it's getting up there in age also. Everything I have is ancient. Okay, truck. Okay, I hear you. Wait. What did I miss? Now you remember the little balls on the keyboard? What does that mean? And yet with Google you don't. How ironic, Apple. Huh? Am I missing something? Spencer watches stream through an MP3 player. Do y'all remember when someone pulled my stream up, or they tried to pull it up on like a 3DS? I think someone got it on a toaster too. People, do you remember that? I was asking people what the maybe it was Fly. I was asking people like what the weirdest platform they could pull up my stream on was. Drawing apps can suck too. Yeah, I have a Procreate is what I'm using. So I feel like it's pretty good. You did defect a Google Pixel. Accept your vacuum. I have no idea what to. Oh yeah, my vacuum is new. You're right. Sorry. I have to like remember what I was saying when I'm going back through comments because I'm missing stuff. You'd put me up on the fridge? Do it. You won't. You won't. Put me up on the fridge. I would love to be up there. I'm gonna check out. I'll even be. You can put me up in the refrigerator, and I'll be like, you're out of broccoli, and you need more. You need more chicken to boil. You're actually watching me on the table checkout device at your local Chili's. Oh yeah. I would love photos of just a random crap like that. Like, what is the weirdest platform you could watch something? Like, imagine just being like a small streamer like me, and then just for whatever reason, the person who's watching me is like in charge of the Times Square billboards, and they're like, LMAO, is it my last day on the job? And they just throw me up there, and I'm just over here like, as millions of people are looking in horror. You're actually out of broccoli. I told you, I'm in your refrigerator. Clip tunes from the 90s that had 30 seconds of a song. True. You would put me against the fridge? I know. Is that a promise? And as for the DS, you hate that? I like the old ones and the Game Boys back then. Oh, well, you'd like what I have. I just rebuilt my Game Boy Advance. I've had it for, oh gosh, how long have I had it? Like 20 something years, 25 years? I don't know. About to be 6. Goodbye. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You did no crime, no. You have moved so much you miss your DS, yeah. But I rebuilt my Game Boy and I got an EverDrive for it. So I have like, I don't know, like 2,000 games on it maybe. And oh yeah, that's where it's at. It is lit. Wait, what am I looking at here? Oh. Okay. Who's throwing crap at me? What are you doing? Let's see. Mario and something else. Welcome in. Welcome into the sanctum. SC. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for I know the handhelds were so nice. Did I end up putting a picture of my Game Boy in the chat in Discord? Because I will, if I haven't. I rebuilt it with like the purple shell, black buttons, and then a rechargeable battery and a backlit LCD screen. Ah, it looks so nice. Everyone except Nintendo flopped, and then they said actually just buy this home console and pretend it's not, so we lost. Accurate. Maybe that should be like Thursday night. Thursday night Discord yapping should be just a general discussion forum over like AI, old video games, consoles. Just we'll see where the night takes us, and then we'll make it a drinking night. That'll be something. If I'm not going to the Ren Fair, I believe I will stream Thursday. I'd also like to make that a longer stream, so I might stream an hour later. I haven't decided yet, but I would like to make that one maybe like a 4-hour stream, depending on how things go. So, something like that. Welcome into the sanctum. Kito Gato. Thank you for the follow. Is it Kito, Kaito, Keto? I'm assuming it's Gato. So is it Keto Gato? Kaito Gato? First time chatter, you know what that means. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta figure out what that is. That is horrible. I'm sorry. I think I need a new cable. Or something to like fix my cables in place. That was so loud in my ear. But yes. Thank you for the follow. Okay, I gotta figure out what's going on with this right here though, because I'm not sure what causes it. I don't know if it's not plugged in properly or what, but it is not good. And okay, we'll do kisses in just a section for corruption. It was supposed to be Keto and then Gato, like alligator. Oh, like gator? Oh, Gato. Ah, Gato. Yeah. So Gato. I got you. That makes more sense. Alright, let's do some kisses for corruption. Actually, let's try it. Let's see if I can do this with the ear cover on. Am I kissing my arm? No, I've always kissed my finger. I don't think I've ever kissed my arm. I always kiss like the very like tip, my fingertip, but like not on top, like the pad. Whoa, I've improved from when I last redeemed this 1 year ago. Thank you. Have the trucks outside improved? Because I hear it. Well, I think I have improved, but yes, how I would like to hear any feedback is always appreciated. Dang, y'all are regulars. Well, oh, and also, Keto Gato, thank you for redeeming your daily Taco Bell. Yeah, people have been here for quite a while, to be honest. But I have moved quite a bit. No. That's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, let's see. The kisses sound on the ear rather than off of it. Yeah, I think I figured one of the differences I did was, let me rotate the ear. So something I've been doing recently is if I'm doing like let me grab something like a Q-tip. Where'd they go? Right. So if I'm doing this, right, it sounds fine and all, but if I cover the ear in the back like this, then I think you get a lot more directional sound. So I've been trying to do that, and then another thing is making sure that I'm right at the edge of the ear, and I have my finger like near the hole for the 3DO, so I can just right there at the end, because someone's got to do it. But I've really been taking advantage of covering the ears like that. Also, welcome in the sanctum. Welcome in, and thank you for the follow. It's Nyalia. How are you doing? First time chatter. You're good, how am I? I'm doing very well, actually, as a matter of fact. Very good. And look who it is. Ice boy, how are you doing? How are you doing? Oh my gosh. Have you been doing well? Hopefully. I've been seeing you get on Overwatch. So, you've been doing well, missed my ASMR. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll be pretty much back. I've been doing shorter streams, so I've probably missed a lot of people who come in later, which I feel bad for. But I'm gonna do a little bit later stream tomorrow. So later stream tomorrow, hopefully 4 hours or so. I want to do a little bit longer one, but I've mostly been doing like 2 hours, 2 to 3, more on the edge of 2, because I'm just trying not to get burnout and balancing just all sorts of stuff. And speaking of when did I start back up, because I used to stalk my page and I was gone. Oh, for real? For real? I came back about what was it? 2 weeks ago is when I started streaming again. Maybe, is that right? Two and a half. For like the first stream back. Maybe, I don't. You know what? I can just look at it on videos. Recent broadcasts 10 days ago, I think. Yeah, 10 days ago. So that's when I came back. And but I've been back like in my server for about a month, I would say. If you want to keep up with news and events, or just this dude hanging out in the Discord, is probably the way to go. I'm pretty responsive, and I'll probably be doing, like, maybe after stream tomorrow, I'm thinking we hang out in Discord. I'm very much a goof, yes. And absolutely, Don, we can absolutely do some unintelligible whispers. So let me pull up something to read. I feel like it's way better if I pull up a script. Let's see. Long text generator. Oh, you know what? You know what I can do? Random word generator. Long. Maybe. Oh yeah. You know what? I'll read the lorem ipsum generator. We're cooked. Alright. Let's do some unintelligible whispers and not drop my microphone. Holy crap. was that? Were the whispers unintelligible? You know, it's always unintelligible if you don't know the language. Huge brain. Welcome in. Welcome in, Penguin Teach TV. How are you doing? Can I cast a curse on you? I mean, maybe not a curse, but I'm an angel, so I can cast a blessing. Let's see. Let's find it. Snobby Zai, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Here you go. We'll cast a Latin prayer on you or something. Benedicta te Dominus et custodia te, illuminat Dominus vultum sum supra te, et miseratur tui, convertedat Dominus vultum sum ad te, et det tibi pasiam, in nomine Patris et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. There you go. Get blessed, goober. Doing good. A catboy told me to check this stream. Yo, is that true? Is that true? The exorcism. Sometimes it's what needs to be done. I gotta get the exorcism out of the Twitch chat. I'm just over here holding, like, you know, the cross up, like, be gone, demons. Oh, you're right. I need to rewatch Movie Night in Discord. The Exorcist. I know. I know, but don't worry about it. That's for me to know. And for you to find out. I have so many tabs open, what the heck? Closing. Welcome in to the sanctum. Thank you for the follow. Well. Also, did you get, okay, you did give shout out to Sai. Very good. And we get a shout out for M. Can we get a shout out for M, please? Thank you. You love your 15-second delay? No, don't worry about it. Yeah, we gotta figure out, like, do you just have really, really slow internet? Is that what it is? Forgot you had another Twitch open, but to lurk. And that is page on 330. Boo. the internet as fast as you've had is just a PC. You know, if you have the Twitch app on your phone, you can actually you can go in audio only mode too. I'm not, but you appreciate you, and always good to see you. Keep things positive for Saint Stream. What do you mean you're not? Hmm? You are a cutie, don't say that. I dropped my cutie. We got lots of cuties in here. Mm-hmm. Like Zai is a cutie. Emma is a cutie. Stress is a cutie. Jack is a cutie. Dawn is a cutie. Nama is a cutie. Wampus is a cutie. Corruption is a cutie. Did I not do Stress's Redeem? Did I? I'm sorry, I don't know if I saw it. Oh. Wait. The It's Gonna Be Okay? When was that? When was that? It's the, It's All Gonna Be Okay? Let me do that. Let me do that. Also, thank you for the stream streak. And Lychee is a cutie. Cutie, 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 cutie. Alright. It's going to be okay. Do not worry about anything. I promise that everything will work out and be just the way it's supposed to. It is all right. The things that are happening in your life are all part of a motion to be somewhere better, somewhere where you should be. Even if it doesn't seem like it, even if it doesn't feel like it, know that you are cared for and that you are loved and cherished by me and by others. I know that things may not always look that way, but I promise you, they are. Mm-hmm. Who's a cutie? Who's a cutie? Jelly. Who? Ooh, you're eating dinner? What's for dinner? Me. Oh. Thank you. Curry. Whoa, fancy. That's not usual, is it? If chat's a pickle, you'll eat them? And do you like pickles? What is your favorite kind of pickle? You've escaped the slop for now? Honestly, fair. Pickle and peanut butter sandwich. That just sounds wrong. It feels like it shouldn't work in any form, shape, or fashion, but somehow I just know that it will work. And now I'm sickened but curious. I'm old and out of fashion. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That. I didn't say no. Did you just hear me? Did you literally just hear me? I didn't say it was bad. I said it sounds like it shouldn't work in any shape, form, or fashion, but I just know that it would. Like, it's one of those combos that I feel you're like, nah, this ain't it. And then you try it and you're like, oh, but it was. What kind of peanut butter? Is it like the Jif, like the sweet kind? Or do you mean like natural where there's no sugar in it? Because I feel like that definitely makes a difference. Smooth or crunchy? You don't do brands. Okay, but I didn't say brand. I mean like I just said like Jif because that's more of like a dessert peanut butter in my opinion, because that one's got a lot of sugar in it and so it's real sweet. Jif is a brand, yeah, but I was using it as an example for like a sweeter kind of peanut butter versus like a one that's just got, you know, peanuts and salt or something. One of them is a pretty thing, you can't remember which, but it's from the old Depression thing, 1800s. Oh, I see, I see. Oh yeah, you are right, it is over 2 hours. Here's the redacted sock, don't worry about it. Alright, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I probably should get ready to end. Tomorrow I think I'll probably start at like 6:30. I'll give it a little bit of time so that people are home so that I don't have to worry about cars or anything. And then I can be up and on just a little bit later without, you know, making the stream too much longer. Because I'd really like to catch some of the people that are, you know, hanging out later. But I've missed so much. Alright, but with that, I think we're gonna end. We're gonna go head out because my friend is pinging me now. Is that Bean? Hi. Oh, it is I thought you were talking to me. But no, we're gonna go say hi to Nema. She just got a 3DO and is doing, I guess, a stream with a 3DO. So let's say hi, give her some support. And then I'm gonna yoink out into the ether. Also, yeah, Zai, I don't know what this is, but you can send it to me if you want. I love cursed images. But yeah, we're gonna go head out and say hi. So can we get the raid message in chat? Thank you. If you are a subscriber, you can get the second one. If you're a follower, grab the first one. And we can head out. Thank you everyone so much for hanging out with me tonight. Like I said, I'm almost positive I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I just need to make sure. I'll do one of two things. Either I will be here at normal time if I'm not doing something with my friend, or I will do something with my friend and I will do a later stream and like about this time probably. So we will figure it out. Oh, it's an emote. I see. The sweat sock. Anyways, thank you everyone so much for joining me tonight.